My name is Miguel Echeverria. This is my technology integration project and my journey, my experience going through it. And so I just want to take you through what I did. So let me just get my little slideshow going here. Move this out of the way. All right. So the problem. Um, I I feel that with all the technology we have available to our students, that I think they still feel alone. We're not completely using it correctly. And there's one thing that I think really drives a student to really perform, and I'll talk about that in a sec. So the aloneness is that's what that picture represents, and also the fact that when a student does an assignment, um, and we've looked at it, we viewed it, we I don't know what to do with it, we throw it away. We move on with the next school year, and delete old files. There's no, I mean, it's trash at that point. So those are the two kind of main problems I was thinking about when coming up with the project. So I guess the dream would be an empty garbage can and a more collaborative, more thinking, more working together kind of atmosphere. And and how to achieve that, I guess that's what I'm going to talk about. So that's the idea that I had to build a website. The website is a student-based website. So I've seen a lot of teacher websites, where they show off. They have a schedule of assignments. They have different things, but I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be a place, a hub for students to see other students' work and to be motivated by that. I mean, just think about it. These projects that we do, when I know someone else is going to view this, it makes me try harder. And I think that's pretty common among most education. It's just when you collaborate, when you know other people are involved, when you're going to see other people's work, you try harder. When you know that the teacher is just going to take it and view it and then throw it away, it's hard for me to really get excited about it. And I know that they're the only ones that saw that, and um, so that's the dream. That's the vision I see. So I wanted to build a website, and that's what this is. Um, on the right, you see the concept idea of the website where, so in this case, this is a SketchUp house, which is a 3D modeling program where the student does the assignment, I go through it with them, and then they turn it in. The old way would have been, I would have seen it, maybe would have shared it with the class so that I'd flip through them real quick, but then it's gone. The new idea would be, I have a place to store this, a place that's permanent where people can go and view it. Parents, other teachers, students, they can go view these assignments. And yeah, so in this example, you're seeing a SketchUp house, and you're seeing a website where someone can go scrolling down and look at these assignments and see what other people have created. Super cool. On the left side, you see the assignment actual topic, and you'll see a little button that says Student Examples. Okay, that's the key to this. That button will be put on most assignments. So if I have other students' examples from the past, they click it and they can view other people's assignments. Yeah, I know there may come some doubts in your head. Well, privacy issues, cheating issues. Yeah, well, I try to avoid that at all possibility. I mean, cheating is difficult if I'm watching, Um, I don't know how they would cheat. They could view someone's assignment, but trying to copy it anyway. And I wouldn't put anything that would have much information about a student. Their name is about as far as I'll allow on this website. Anyway, so the link represents the student examples. When they click the link, it takes them to the website. And I'll show you my website here in a sec, but I just wanted to show you the idea. So the solution, this is how I did it, using 3 platforms: Google Sites, Google Drive, and Canvas. First of all, Google Sites is a easy place to build a website real quick. You can drag and drop, put pictures and links real easy. Doesn't take much time at all. So on the right, you're seeing the concept idea of some of the assignments I have that students can view. The links that I would normally give the student would take them directly to the latest assignments that people have done. This is a little bit further on in the further back in the website where you can see all the assignments. So the way to do this is simply to build folders within Google Drive. So you can see my examples circled in red. I have a student examples folder. So I just put everything in there. Anything I get from students, I can just drop it in there. That folder is now linked back in the Google site. So when you're building a Google site, one of the options is you can put in a folder. And when you put in the folder, it just automatically loads what's in there. And so anything you drop in there in the future, you don't have to update the website. You don't have to do anything. You just put the stuff in the folder and it will appear. So love that integration between Google products, Google Drive, Google Sites. Super easy. And I can see this thing starting to form. So I have a place where students can see other students' work. I have a hub. Things aren't being deleted. I have, they have the ability to just share and collaborate and build off each other. Back to Google Drive. Another way I can get files to use from students is they often share things with me. For example, I'll tell them, hey, we made this presentation. Please share that with me. Now I have it in that shared with me folder. So it's just a matter of me taking it out of there and putting it into that folder. That easy. Doesn't take much time at all. Another way to collect student work is through Canvas. When you go to the grades, there's a drop-down menu that you can see it circled in red. It allows you to download the submissions. So if they've submitted a SketchUp house in this example, I can download them all at once. Boom, they're on my desktop. Then I drag them to the Google Drive folder. Done. No more work. So the initial setup is a little more challenging, but from here on out, I can see it being a lot easier. And that's what I've already seen as I put this thing together and shared it with my students. I've gotten a pretty good reception. Let me continue on first though. So this is another screenshot of Canvas. So here is it's just a Canvas assignment that I created. I put in a link in there. It's called Student Examples, and they can click it and see other student examples. That to me right there it was the dream I had. That single link. I can see that students are, and from what I've gathered and collected from students, they really enjoy it. They really enjoy seeing other students' work. They enjoy seeing a bigger picture of what's expected from me. Sometimes I don't explain things very well, and they see someone else, what they've done. They're, oh, okay, that makes sense. Just like this class, they've done that for us. So I kind of have a dream for this even more. Like the more that I've done it, I can see the possibilities where students turn things in, and that folder is automatically uploaded, but I won't get into that in this video. Really enjoyed this assignment. I hope to continue building this website and making it better. I'll show you the site. It's right here. So I teach college and career awareness, keyboarding, digital literacy, and creative coding, and I have stuff for all of them. So if I go to college and career awareness, you can see some student examples, and I've had stuff from past years. So some of these even goes back to 2015, 16, but we're in 2017, 18 right now. So you can see I'm collecting this every year. This won't change. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm trying to decide how far I should allow it to view. Might only have it go back a few years, but I don't know. Maybe they'll enjoy seeing their sisters or brothers' assignments from years ago. But you can see if they click on, so for example, this sketch of house, they click on 2017-18. Okay, this is the website. They can go and they can look at other people's work. It even has their name right here. Yeah, so if they click on something, they can see the whole picture. They go back. Anyway, they can get a bigger picture of the project. So I'm going to go back. So normally I wouldn't give them the link to the whole website. I would only give them the link to that particular thing, depending on the assignment, if that makes any sense. And then if you scroll down, I actually have a wall of fame, some cool stuff I've collected, like my favorite things students have done. I used to just put this on my wall in my room. Now I'm going to try to collect it here. So these are just like best works that I've seen students do. And then you can even click on these. So for example, here's an animation someone made, or I don't know, picture. You can click on it. Anyway, I hope that made sense. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.